I'm Haruki, a final year business administration student at the University of Tokyo. I am the only son in a small business family in the suburbs of Chiyugaoka. Our family has a small coffee shop around the corner. Although the restaurant is not crowded, it is loved by parents. If nothing changes, I will graduate and return to take over the family business and fulfill unfinished aspirations. But my dad's phone call that day broke my illusion. Dad, what's wrong? I think you need to go home now. I immediately got to the nearest train to go home. But when I got there, before my eyes appeared a scene of desolation. I no longer recognized my house. Everything was messy, and my mother cried until she passed out. Sit down and listen to my story. Why did it turn out like this? During the pandemic, my family was detained. Your education is too expensive, so to have money, I have started to buy stock. At first, everything went well. I paid off the previous debt, but the situation got worse. The stock sold at a loss. I borrowed my money from the Yakuza. This is my fault. I'm sorry. The moment I heard that, I was burdened with the debt of a 20 million yen. I thought I was devastated. But in my dying moment, I saw the light at the end of the tunnel. It was the appearance of Midori. Yes, it's Midori, the mistress of Mitsubishi Corporation. In a moment of confusion, I posted a status line on my blog. I have a debt of 20 million yen. Anyone who pays for it, I will pay it back. Originally, it was just a text to release my emotions. But unexpectedly, then I received Midori's response. She suggested a deal. I can pay your debt, but you have to make a deal with me. What do you want me to do? Marry me, become my husband. Damn, but you don't know me. Didn't I get a good deal on this sale? I'm a homosexual, but my family doesn't accept that. My father said I was a disgrace to the family. I wouldn't be entitled to the inheritance if I wasn't a woman. According to my father, I need a fake husband to get over my family. I got it. I won't care about your life. We'll be in the same room. You can date and date whoever you want. Me and my girlfriend will not go home either. If you want to spend the night out, just let me know in advance. After 6 months, when the inheritance procedure is completed, we can divorce. I'd agreed to Midori's transaction after the brief meeting with President Mishushiba's family, and after they found out that I was the valedictorian of Tokyo University. Midori's dad was very satisfied. Our wedding happened soon after. So quickly, I'd only known Midori for less than 2 weeks. Contrary to popular belief, Midori is not the type of condescending lady, except she doesn't love me. She's the perfect wife. Midori paid the debt for my father. My family moved into an empty apartment in the apartment building of Midori's family. Every day, she wakes up and cooks for me before going out. Every morning, I am awakened by the scent of food. Too bad, Haruki. How can you still sleep at this hour? Take a shower and come with me. My dad needs to see us. Damn, today is the weekend. I'll be done soon. It's still early, no need to rush. We quickly got into a private car back to Midori's house. Remember to play the role well. We are a happy, newlywed couple. I see. Dad, we've come to visit you. Back, huh? Good. Are you happy? We're very happy, aren't we, honey? I was surprised by Midori's unannounced hug. My heart was pounding. I don't know if it was due to the stress or some other emotions. But in order to not be passive, I leaned down and kissed Midori on the cheek so as not to be suspicious. For a moment, I sensed that she was taken by surprise, her face slightly red. It's true that the married couple, both of you went to the house to have lunch and then returned, right? It's been 4 months and a half since Midori and I got married. We don't fight. On the contrary, we get along quite well. Midori is a cute, smiling, and very flirty girl. I thought everything would pass peacefully until one day, Midori came home very late. She kept locking the door in the toilet and crying. Midori, what's wrong? Nothing. Let me in. Can we talk? Do you want a drink? Okay. What is it that makes you so sad? My girlfriend, we've been together for 3 years. Today, she said that she had to break up because she couldn't stand the pressure of a family. It's okay, you always have me. I don't know why I say that, but it felt like, for a moment, my heart was pounding. Midori's cheek turned red after hearing that, not knowing if it was because of the alcohol or because of my words. Please don't leave me. You are my everything. Don't leave me. Please, please don't. I'll never leave you. I'll never leave you alone. The moment Midori's lips touched mine, I felt like an electric current passed through my mind. She just rushed to me, hugged me tightly and didn't let go. I sat motionless, letting Midori kiss me. Midori stirred and woke me up. We opened our eyes at the same time and realized that we were in an embarrassing situation, but there doesn't seem to be any shyness. Midori burst into tears again, and I hugged her beautiful body in my arms. Don't cry, it's okay. I still have you here. Won't you leave me? I was a little shaken when I heard that question from Midori, because the answer would imply a commitment to go further. But in that moment, I seemed to just want to protect Midori's fragile heart. No, I will definitely spend my life protecting you. And Midori continued to rest her head on my lap and slept as obedient as a cat. Perhaps from that moment, I felt in love with Midori, a painful love. After that night, Midori slept in the same bed with us every day. We really felt like a couple. We go for walks together, cook together, and visit our parents or parents-in-law at weekends. I didn't notice the date until that fateful day. Midori's lawyer reminded us of the end of the marriage contract. Is that day already? Quick, we get along, right? Obviously, I noticed some regret in both of their voices. When my pen was on the contract, I thought we were over. That night, Midori was wearing a sexy suit, curled up in my lap. Why haven't you slept yet? You promised to spend your life protecting me, didn't you? Are you just lying to me? I will always be by your side. But you promised not to leave me alone. Can we forget that contract? No more divorce. I love you. So I spent the whole night comforting Midori. Midori turned to kiss me. This time, I knew it was for Haruki. At that moment, I could feel Midori's heart sobbing. My heart, too, is pounding. I kissed Midori deeply. Next morning, I woke up late to find I was naked again. I can feel Midori's scent still entwined with me. I smiled happily when suddenly I heard Midori scream. Do you know what you did? What? You got me pregnant. How can you get pregnant? Exactly 1 month ago. We got drunk. So in the end, Midori became my little, beautiful wife like a miracle.